Hello, everyone. I wish I could be seeing you all in class today. It's really not the same just talking to my laptop. So I hope that if you're available, you'll be able to connect by Zoom during office hours, which will be today. Today's March 23rd, Monday at 11:30, Tuesday at 1:30, Wednesday at 8:30 and 11:30, and Thursday at noon, all Atlanta time. Also, please post questions on the discussion threads. I want to say a word about extensions and deadlines. Those of you who have requested extensions earlier in the semester know that I've been really happy to give them. And now that everyone's lives have been uprooted, that's even more the case. I have set up the weekly schedule of quizzes as a motivation to keep for you to keep a regular study schedule, if that's possible for you. I know that for myself, if I don't have deadlines, it can be difficult for me to stay motivated and to get my work done. And in years of teaching, I see that's also true for most people. However, it's not at all meant to be punitive if your situation means that you can't find the time to do the reading and listening and arrow pushing, or if you can't get reliable enough Wi-Fi signal, or if you're just too worried to concentrate on your studies. So getting the work done at the pace that works for you is something I totally want to and will be accommodating for. I'd like to make another comment about motivation. You might be wondering whether this stuff that we're learning in Chem 202 is important to learn, given that everything that's happening in the world. First, I'll address that in a general sense, particular for those of you who are intending to go on into medical professions. Let me say this. We don't know what future challenges medicine will face in 5 or 10 years down the line. And we don't really know, I can't predict what technologies and therapies medicine will be relying on 5 or 10 years down the line. But we can be sure that whatever technology they're using, you are using, or whatever drugs you're using, pharmaceuticals you'll be prescribing and so forth, they'll be based on the principles of biology, chemistry, and physics. And it's important that you learn these fundamentals as undergrads, because you will be the ones who will be inventing and testing and using and explaining those technologies, and you need to know what they're based on. More specifically, you might be interested to know how what we're learning about right now this week relates to COVID-19. Specifically, the tests that are in the news are based on an enzymatic reaction using DNA polymerase. It's called the PCR reaction. The chemistry that's catalyzed in this reaction is a nucleophilic substitution reaction that's very much analogous to the reactions we're currently studying in this module this very week. The difference is that the substitution happens at a phosphate instead of at a carbonyl. I'll post a link to an overview of this type of chemistry just for your interest. Even though we're not planning to cover this phosphate chemistry specifically in this semester, I think that by the end of the semester at least, you should be able to read and follow along with it quite easily. And this is showing how learning this material now is going to help you move on to other topics in biochemistry and biomedicine. So that's all for now. I want you, let me say, please stay safe, practice spatial distancing as much as you can, and let me know how I can help you learn. Bye-bye, everyone.